Hi, my name is Dane Digby, and I'm a second year ME.
And I'm Michael Trosan, also a second year.
We are part of Team TBD. This is our video.
Enjoy.
Here we have a preliminary version of the competition track for the Star Wars competition. In this battle, 4 machines will compete against each other to gain the most amount of points. More specifically, a team can gain points by 1. Removing Darth Uga's TIE Fighters, which are the black dog bones from the team's zone. 2. Retrieving the fleet, which will be ping pong balls. 3. Launching the Millennium Golf Ball into the air. 4. Placing torpedoes, which will also be golf balls, into the rotating Death Star. And 5. Evading the blast zone by the end of the 40-second given time period. The machine must operate autonomously, that is, without a controller. An added challenge is the galactic barrier that is placed at the center edges of the track as shown. May the Force be with you.
This is the Gantt chart for our final project, made on godtechdesign.teamwork.com. I will give a brief overview of the tasks we are expected to complete. After this planning report, the next report we have to complete is the evaluation report, due in 3 weeks. This report will contain the concepts we considered for our design, as well as the tools to evaluate those designs. After that, we have a week to complete our preliminary final report, and then 2 weeks to finish our final report. We must also give elevator speeches for both the evaluation report and the final report. As for the design process, things kick off with the team competition 2 weeks after this planning report, where our machines must launch the Millennium Golf Ball 3 inches into the air. Next comes another team competition a week later, where our machines must drop torpedoes into our rotating Death Star. Somewhere along the way, we must also incorporate a TIE Fighter moving mechanism that we made for the individual competition into our team's design. We have a week after the torpedo run to prepare for the qualifying round, in which seeding is determined for the final competition a week later. The time between the qualifying round and the final rounds will be extremely important to revise our machine, as we will be able to see what works and what doesn't. The reports and competitions have a lot of overlapping tasks, so we will have to manage our time wisely to get everything done on time.
The end goal of the design process is to maximize points. This can be achieved by successfully maximizing the 4 subfunctions: retrieve fleet, remove TIE Fighters, score torpedoes, launch Millennium Golf Ball. Each subfunction must store points and/or prevent enemies from scoring points. For example, the machine must locate the TIE Fighter and prevent its re-entry into our zone, while the Millennium Golf Ball only needs to increase in altitude. Now on to the House of Quality. In order to begin the design process, this House of Quality analyzes the customer and engineering requirements we will need to cover in order to create a machine to maximize our points. The 2 most important engineering requirements from this House of Quality are a Millennium Golf launching mechanism, as well as repeatability. Repeatability will allow us to be fatigue resistant and consistent. The lowest ranking engineering requirement, varying center of mass control, is shown in red. This requirement only pertains to 3 customer requirements. This is Team TBD. Thank you for watching our video.
And may the Force be with you.